New electric Gillette Fusion 1. The one for every plan. One tool for trimming, edging or shaving. One tool for face and body, fast and gentle on skin. You choose the look. It keeps up. For every
I heard a girl did her defender so dirty.
Google.
Ready to master AI.
festival season, so great when you've got Voxy Mobile's unlimited data for social media.
Because you can see everyone's festival snaps and feel like you're there, even though you're not there.
Yeah, and it's only a tenner.
Unlimited data for social media on Voxy Mobile. Selected social apps in UK, T&Cs apply.
Guys, I set up a musical adventure for you today, but the song starts at 12:30 and I didn't have time to write lyrics. You'll have to make up the lyrics on the spot or suffer a horrible punishment.
What punishment?
12:30!
I can't sing without a script. This is a shampoo bottle.
The song, Pomni!
Contains citric acid, sodium chloride, coca-middle, propylbenzene, fumic acid, butyl phenyl, methylpropionol, magnesium nitrate. Sounds delicious. Methyl chloroisothioethylene and water. I'm super happy, never sappy when I have my happiness. Don't break it, Jax, don't break it, Jax, don't break it, Jax. That's all I ask. What the Kinger?
Oh, sorry. Just eating a little banana.
Hey.
Sunny days and rainbows, getting hugs and petting kitty cats. When you feel down and in the mud, instead of frowning, do a silly dance. Take it away, Zooble.
This is stupid.
Boo! Come on! Unloose those angelic pipes, Zooble!
Zooble's power's terrible, that act was so unbearable. I'm super duper hoping that those limbs are not repairable.
Y'all know me as Kinger, but on the stage I'm singer. Gonna serenade ya, baby, with my old Tony-winning singers.
Ow. All right, Pomni, let's bring this hootenanny home with a classic duet.
Gummy Goo?
Rocky!
Gummy Goo! Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're alive!
Rocky!
Rocky!
Down under!
Okay, Kane, it's done. What did you think?
Yeah, don't quit your day job.
This is my day job.
Huh. Sucks to be you! It's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? We could go on, but in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity. Am I getting through? Seems our regime has plummeted south. Don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth. Why bite the hand that feeds when it's the only hand you're getting? It's time you see that this great marquee is the only place you're ever gonna be. So strap on in and to get on the chin, and don't forget who's running the show. Now look at this! Absolute bliss! Oh, what a shock! Watch where you walk. I'm the host, I run the place. Kane, that is my name. Not enthused, just feeling used. Oh, what a goddamn shame! Congratulations, all of my friends. Public relations are getting a cleanse. Put on your Sunday best because I'm nowhere close to quitting.
Victory is in my sight.
Extreme force!
You're one sentence away.
We're not cocky. We're confident.
向かってこい。時々あの日を経験していなかったら俺は今どうなってたかって考えることがあるんだ。でももうそんなことはどうでもいい。なぜならばこれで終わりだからだ。 KJ28 年だ。拳銃乱作戦。
Sometimes, turning it down is the most powerful move you can make. To find out more about BetMGM's safer gambling tools, visit the safer gambling section of our app.
Warning, some of this information may be incorrect as I am not Creek nor his mom, and I don't know everything. Creek confirmed it.
KreekCraft's wig, or should I say wigs, became extremely popular over the past few years, and a lot of you are wondering, how did KreekCraft's wig become so iconic, and why does KreekCraft wear a wig when he—
What wig? I don't wear a wig. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You have no proof. You have no evidence that I wear a wig. What are you talking about?
He has his real hair back. Well, to answer that question, we have to go back to where it all started. Wait, pause Mr. Cat Plays, because I firstly have to introduce KreekCraft. If somebody watching this video is unaware of who KreekCraft is one of the biggest Roblox YouTubers and the biggest
No, thank you. Oh, shucks. You didn't have to say that.
Roblox YouTube streamer in the world with over 9.2 million subscribers. He's also—
Well, actually, 9,215,586.
also one of the biggest inspirations for my YouTube channel, so if you like watching me, you gotta thank KreekCraft first. Anyways, let's continue. And for more—
Wait, hold on. I accidentally spit on my monitor. Hold on. Sorry. Wait, what is that? Wait, did I? Oh, is my monitor cracked? Oh no, how did I crack my monitor? I cracked my monitor! Anyway.
What I know, it all started back in 2019, with this string here being the one where he first wore the wig ever. Little did he know that the brown wig was going to become extremely iconic. Why did he wear a wig back in 2019? I have no idea. How did I find this? Don't ask questions.
I think I was bored.
Now, here's where things get complicated. KreekCraft actually has 2 brown wigs, which is why the 2019—
How do you know that? You're not wrong. I do have 2 brown wigs. In fact, one of them is right here. I have one of them. It's right here. Here it is. This is it. How do you know that? Bro, does this guy like stalk me? How does he know that? That's crazy. That's wild.
2019 one looked nothing like the one he wore in 2023. So for the sake of it, we're gonna call this one the 2019 wig and this one here the 2020.
That's crazy.
Wig. It's 2022 and KreekCraft has shaved his head bald. After the so-called bald Creek era, Creek found his old 2019 wig somewhere in his dirty closet and decided to wear it because it looked almost exactly like his real hair.
I was cleaning my toenails and you know that you gotta dig in and just it takes however long it takes, you know what I mean?
Wait, wrong video.
Yeah, I had a little bit of cheese underneath there.
Nope, that's not the one either.
I was digging around my closet the other day and I do have cheesy toenails. It's a problem. I should probably see a doctor. And I found this. This is a wig, by the way. It's not my actual hair. This is a wig. And it looks so much like my actual hair, despite it being a wig, right? Like, it looks like my hair.
KreekCraft wore the 2019 wig up until 7 months ago. Wait, pause, Mr. Cat Plays. Why did KreekCraft start wearing a wig full time? Well, I came up with 2 theories. Number 1, it looked cool because it looked like his actual hair. And number 2, well, this.
KreekCraft, why don't you change? It does look cool, right? Like, I look cool. Like, I'm mewing. Looks cool. At least in my head, it looks cool. Maybe you guys disagree. Change your thumbnails to you without hair. So I'll tell you guys the reason. The reason why I don't put pictures of me without hair on the thumbnail, and this is true, okay? Less people click my thumbnail when I don't have hair. When I have hair, more people click the thumbnail. I don't know what it is, but apparently Roblox players don't like bald people.
That's right. There's a chance.
So, something crazy. This is what I'm about to say is true, by the way. It's 100% true. What I'm about to say is 100% true. Okay? So back in 2017, I had long brown hair. Okay? And I dyed my hair blue. For the first time, I dyed my hair blue back in like 2017. All right? Those pictures are out there if you want to find them. Okay? Before I dyed my hair blue, 40% of all the people that watched me, 40% of my viewers were female. Okay? After I dyed my hair blue, within a month, that 40% dropped to 20%. 20% of all my female viewers stopped watching my streams because I dyed my hair blue and it was no longer brown. That is, I'm being 100% serious. I'm being 100% real with you right now. It's crazy, but it's true. I'm dead serious. I'm 100% serious. You guys have no idea how much someone's look influences people's ability to watch a video or stream. And so what I found out is people click on my videos more when I have beautiful, bushy, nice Carl Jacobs looking hair. You know what I mean? And whenever I didn't, people didn't click on my videos that much because people just thought I was some boring old man or something. So that's a true story. True story.
He started wearing a wig for views. But hey, that's just a theory. A KreekCraft theory. Anyways, KreekCraft wore the 2019 wig up until 7 months ago.
Yeah.
And he bought a brand new wig. I unfortunately don't have the footage of him saying it, but you can clearly see the difference between the 2019 and the 2023 wig. Also, his 2019 wig got completely destroyed. Like, what did Kreek even do to the poor wig? Unless this here is a totally separate wig, but that's a story for another video. Anyways, KreekCraft...
Bro, this guy made an entire investigation on my hair. That's crazy.
Is now wearing this 2023 wig right here, and this is where things get interesting. Whenever KreekCraft started wearing the 2023 wig, he already had pretty long hair, and fans started to miss it. And when I say miss it, I mean constantly tweet about how he should take off the wig once and for all.
It all starts with a spin, opening up a whole world of play. From your free daily spin on the Sky Vegas prize machine, to competing for prizes with real rivals, right through to all your favorite games. Download the Sky Vegas app and see where your next spin takes you.
Tell Monday what you need. We're creating an agent and naming him Tony. Now let's give him context.
Dude, every fangirl on Twitter, they're like, I just want to see KreekCraft's beautiful hair. Take the wig off. I need to see your beautiful hair, KreekCraft. I have dreams about your beautiful hair. And every time I don't see it, it makes me cry right before I go to sleep every night. Please take the wig off, Pookie Bear.
I was one of the main KreekCraft stands who didn't like the wig, and I'm sure some of you watching would also agree with me. But some fans took it too seriously and were harassing...
See what I mean? People really freaking like the hair, man. Some people take it seriously. Like, it's a big deal to some people. Bro, I never want to see the day that one of these big Minecraft YouTubers goes bald. Because there will be a firestorm on Twitter, dude. Like, it will be insane. Absolutely insane.
Kreek because he was wearing a wig, which was completely stupid. Don't do that, kids. But what if I said that there's something that could potentially change your opinion on Kreek's wig? Well, we'll get to that in a bit. It's January of 2024, and KreekCraft has decided to dye his hair for charity. He wanted to surprise us with the color of the hair, so he kept it a secret, and then did a hair reveal live stream.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it is here!
In that hair reveal live stream, KreekCraft said this.
It don't work. It don't work. It don't work no more. The wig don't work no more. We're gonna have to get rid of the wig.
And everyone thought that we won. KreekCraft
Little did he know that the wig comes in multiple different colors.
will no longer be wearing his wig since it just doesn't work anymore. And well, KreekCraft stopped wearing the brown wig and everything was going great until the great KreekCraft wig incident that happened on February 4th, 2024 on his sleep live stream. In this stream, KreekCraft was trying to sleep while fans kept waking him up with donations and loud videos. But there's one particular clip that stood out.
My wig!
The fact that I went 3 weeks without people realizing that this is a wig, I think proves my point. Like, there's probably a group of people, a considerable group of people in the chat right now that didn't even know that this isn't my real hair.
That's right, you saw it. KreekCraft was wearing a blonde wig this whole time. Now, don't get me wrong, he has indeed dyed his hair blonde, but he also bought a blonde wig while telling people it's his actual hair. I obviously tweeted about it, and that's when I got a very interesting reply that changed my point of view about the wig. On my surprise, I got a notification saying that Megan Plays replied to my—
Oh, I didn't see this. Oh, snap. We got Creekcraft hair drama. We got Creekcraft hair drama.
tweet. Yes, Megan Plays, the Roblox YouTuber. At first I freaked out, but then, well, I'll just read the tweet to you. So, I think his wig gives him a desired hairstyle to feel his best self that would be more difficult to achieve after he shaved his head. It wouldn't be unrealistic that his hair just isn't doing what he wants it to do anymore. That's just the cost of growing up.
Is she calling me old? Did she just call me old? That's the cost of growing up. Bro!
That's just a sacrifice he made for y'all and his content. I think everyone should be willing to wear whatever makes them happy. After the tweet, I just sat there thinking about everything for the next 10 minutes. There's obviously a reason why Creekcraft doesn't want to let go of the wig, and from that day, I've learned to respect it. Obviously, I've always liked his hair a little bit more, but I was never rude to Creek, unlike some people. So, to people sending hate to Creek for having a wig, don't do that. That's dumb. Like Megan Plays said, everyone should be willing—
Y'all want to know why I wear the wig? It's very simple. It's very simple. It ain't because my hair don't do what it does anymore. My hair is fine. The reason why I wear the wig is because it looks sexy. I'm joking. The reason why I wear the wig is because whenever you have longer hair, okay, it takes a lot more to make it look good. Right? Whenever you have short hair, you don't really have to comb it. You don't really have to, gel it up. It just does. And I like having long hair. But whenever you have long hair, it takes a lot of time to maintain that long hair. Any girls in the chat or dudes that have long hair, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's a lot more work dealing with long hair than it is short hair. And here's the secret. I'm kind of lazy. I don't like having to spend 10 minutes every morning putting gel in my hair just to make it look perfect. So what I do is I just put the wig on and bam. You know what I mean? That's why. The whole reason I wear the wig is because I'm kind of lazy. Because, look, here's the thing. Would I rather spend 10 minutes fixing my hair every morning, or would I rather spend 10 extra minutes every day playing video games? I think the answer is pretty obvious. I'd rather spend 10 extra minutes every day playing video games. Take the wig off? Fine, I'll take the wig off. I'll take it off. Hit me up with my... Wait. We're going to do this epic. If we're going to do it, we're going to do it epic. Hit me up with my theme song. There it is.
when a phone has a truly advanced AI, it sort of speaks for itself about practically anything.
That's actually coriander, but it's often confused with parsley.
Google Pixel 10.
Mum-daughter beach getaway? With Expedia, you can buy more and save on your flight, hotel and car, meaning fewer decisions and more quality time. Cheers to that. Expedia, the one place you go to go places.
Helen's just used Confused.com, and the weight of car insurance burdens her no more.
Mum, Helen adores you. She would love the company.
I don't like your mum.
Okay.
Insurance feels better when you've just used Confused.
That's what everyone seems to think. That's secretly,
It's a bit chipper this morning. Yeah, right in the market.
Time to free. PC, such a classic melody. 1, 2, 3, you know the word, so sing along with me. 1, 2, 3, noisy scenes shining through the silver screen. 1, 2, 3, don't you think this is how it ought to be? Just another day for you kids away, left hand in hand with me. Just another day, it's just another day. 1, 2, 3, what's the nicest thing you see? It's me, the world you know, always running to and fro, a frightful place to be. But don't be scared, I'm not going anywhere. So just don't touch that dial, let's stay here a while with me. Sing with me, it's a catchy melody. ABC, it sounds so sweet when you sing along with me. 4, 5, 6, check the script, keep your harmony in peace. 10, 9, 8, for the sake of the way it ought to be. Just another day for you kids away in life, hand in hand with me. Just another day, you keep getting knocked up in me. Who keeps the people saying it's another day? 1, 2, 3, who's the brightest all you see? It's me. The world you know never seems to take it slow. A tyrant pace can be. So don't delay, I'll be here to save the day. Just please don't touch the dial, just stay here a while with me. Just don't change the channel. I hope you won't be around. After all, I want to be wanted. Yes, that's so wrong. Instead of knowing, don't you find it romantic the way this used to be? Close it, instead it's magic, the truth can be fantastic. What keep it next to me? This is not what you think. To me, it seems my lawyer. The see my the sign of a million scene. Even that's it, how it should be. This is not what you think.
Music is a huge part of our society. It brings people together, lets you express yourself in new and creative ways, can even help you get through tough times. Personally, for me, I don't get it. I'm sorry, I've honestly never been a big music person. I know, throw me into a volcano. I would just rather watch YouTube videos. I don't know, I like the constant flashing colors and pictures, I think. Like, I don't hate music. For the most part, I could honestly listen to anything, but that's kinda it, you know? Nothing stands out to me and I don't go out of my way to listen to it. If anyone out there is like me, you understand the pain of when a conversation starts turning towards the topic of music. You know exactly what's coming, and you're helpless to stop it. There's nothing you can do. It's already in motion. The person you're talking to opens their mouth and you wince as they say it. So what kind of music do you listen to? Oh, I don't really listen to music. Like, not at all. Nah, maybe like some video game music every once in a while, but that's kind of it. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. And after that conversational stumbling, the person starts talking about the music they like, and you have to stand there and take it. Oh, that sounds cool. I should give it a listen. You're just lying through your teeth, not being convinced in the slightest, and will immediately forget every piece of information they tried to feed you. Even if I wanted to look it up later, my brain goes, get this out of here immediately. We've got to make room for the 4-hour-long video essay about Freddy Fazbear. Basically, I don't connect to music the way the majority of people do, and no one, including me, is happy about it. Look, I've tried to contribute in my own way, but no one else listens to the Mario Kart Cheeseland theme in their free time. It's good, no one believes me. Now, on a completely unrelated note, a while ago I wanted to get into a hobby that was fun and active at the same time because I do not move if not incentivized to. And that's not good. I'd like to still be fully functional at the age of 30. So after a bit of soul searching and digging around in the old ideas jar, I decided to try out DDR. I got a dance pad, downloaded some fun video game songs and anime intros to Dance Dance Revolution 2, and I got really into it. It was the most active I've been since high school. I was doing cardio for hours on end. Who am I? After playing my batch of custom songs for a few months, I decided to download some more stuff. And that's when I casually thought to myself, I wonder if there's any good Vocaloid charts. Now, to start a completely new tangent again, Vocaloid is a voice synthesizer program, yada yada yada. Basically, it's robot voices you can control to write songs, and there's different characters based on what voice you use. The most common example, you know her, you love her, is Hatsune Miku. Yep, strap in folks, we're finally talking about Hatsune Miku, my beloved. My history with Hatsune Miku is a bit all over the place. I first got really into her in high school. I don't remember exactly how, but I probably just stumbled onto some of her popular songs while browsing YouTube one day. Either way, I was obsessed, and that was the first instance of me actually listening to music, which, as you know, was groundbreaking. I loved Hatsune Miku so much that in my senior year of English class, the teacher told us to write a PowerPoint presentation about anything we wanted. Most kids talked about like ending racism or recycling or something like that, but I decided my presentation was gonna be about our girl, Hatsune Miku. You know, just as morally important as ending racism and preventing global warming. Of course, I disguised it as a presentation about our hologram concert's gonna be the future of live music, but it was really just an excuse to gush about Miku because I desperately needed that outlet. I was a lonely child. Honestly, I'm not even sure how I mustered up the courage to do that presentation. In the first place, because as the shy art girl who never talked to or hung out with anyone, it was a bold choice for me to talk about something considered so strange and nerdy at the time. I started my presentation and immediately was like, oh my god, what the hell am I doing talking about a holographic Japanese pop icon in front of my normie-ass classmates? I regret every moment I didn't stop myself from getting right here. After playing Miku's viral World Is Mine performance for the class, one of the popular girls was like, that was cool, can we watch another? And I thought she was making fun of me, so I just sat back down. As much as I loved Miku back then, my anxiety got the better of me and I slowly drifted away from her because I didn't want to feel like a social outcast. It's a dog-eat-dog world when you're a teenager and you know it. We were all just trying to survive out there. I'm sorry, Miku, I was weak. Fast forward to current Jaden. I've grown up a bit, am more sure of myself, learned some life lessons, am not surrounded by self-conscious teenagers 24/7. I'm now sitting here in front of my computer screen with a choice. Should I choose to yet again repress myself from pursuing a niche and uncommon interest because of self-conscious fears? Or am I gonna choose self-healing and growth and allow myself to fully re-explore the world of a Japanese virtual pop star to play DDR2? Crank up that Miku. I started downloading songs I listened to years ago, found some new ones. I was exploring and already getting more and more into the music I chose to leave behind out of fear years ago. I was flourishing, and that's how it began. I didn't know it back then, but this was the first step of a hyperfixation like no other I've experienced. Hatsune Miku was showing me the ways of truly enjoying music. I was playing her whenever I was in the car, consistently looking up new songs and artists to add to my playlist, even listening to her while I work or play video games, which I pretty much never did. My world was changing, and it was all hers. This wasn't just the music either, it was straight up about Hatsune Miku. I've never been a figure collector, but I started buying so many Miku figures I had to get a custom shelf in my office just to display them all. Dude, it's such a double-edged sword to be into Miku because the fan base is constantly being fed. New Miku this, new Miku that. Gorgeous figures are coming out like every month. What am I supposed to do? Not buy them? Every house needs to have at least one Miku. That's a feng shui rule. Also, a huge oversight on my part. When I got my Miku shelf installed, I wanted it above my computer. It turned out great and displays them really well, but when I'm actually sitting at my desk and want to look up and admire my figures, all I see is accidental upskirt shots and I feel so bad. I'm sorry, Miku, I'm not trying to disrespect you, I promise. It was a miscalculation on my part. So whenever I'm at my desk, I just don't look up. As most of you probably know, Pokemon invited Jacob and me to Japan to attend the Pokemon World Championships back in August. That was super fun, and the video of that trip should be up by now if I'd planned things correctly. If not, then oops. But Worlds also just so happened to overlap with Magical Mirai.
It should cost $1 billion to look that good. Take it all off, or just a little if you like. All the pretty boys to the floor.
1 million.
Also known as one of the biggest Hatsune Miku expos and concerts ever. We had to go. Since getting super into Miku, it became one of my biggest dreams to see her live in concert. Who knows if we'd ever get this perfect of an opportunity again? What if she invites me backstage and we became friends? I immediately tried to get tickets, but couldn't figure out how the Japanese ticket system worked, so Emily ended up having to help me out. She was also the one who told me about the concert in the first place, so thank you, Emily, my hero, my savior. We got tickets, but not actually, because if you don't know, the way Japan does most of their online ticket systems is through a gacha. Yeah, random lottery. No matter how much money I was willing to hypothetically spend to get these tickets, at the end of the day, we were all just like those little numbered balls in that bingo spinner thing. Months pass as I eagerly await our fate. Then the email pops up in my inbox. I click it, scanning it way too quickly to understand any of the contents until my eyes catch it. Successfully obtained tickets. We're gonna see Miku! Suddenly life had color again. This is what living feels like. Air tasted more pure. The sun was smiling, beaming even. I smiled back for the first time. Something smelled like toast. You have no idea how excited I was. I don't even understand why I love Hatsune Miku as much as I do, but she has become one of the pillars of my being. Let's jump to the day of the concert. Jacob and I are in Japan and are just about to arrive at the convention center. I remember looking out the window of the taxi, getting so excited to see people wearing their Miku shirts and kimonos, and they had Miku bags. I felt like I was finally around my people. We get there, walk into the convention center, and a blast of Hatsune Miku hits us. Giant Miku statues and posters, booths stocked with Miku merchandise, almost everyone dressed head to toe in Miku clothes. I saw people with Hatsune Miku suitcases to hold all the Miku things they were buying. I immediately wanted to run around and look at everything all at once. There were multiple times where Jacob lost me because I I just started walking off in different directions like a Miku moth. We spent a few hours looking around and buying things. We spent a lot of money, but eventually we started getting ready for the live concert. I was giddy with excitement at this point. She was gonna be right in front of me. We found our seats and dude, we were pretty damn close to the stage, especially for randomly selected seats. I couldn't believe how close we were gonna be to Hatsune Miku. I already knew going into it I was gonna cry frame one. If you didn't know, it's pretty standard to have special Miku glow sticks you can shake to the beat of whichever song is playing. You can even switch them to the coordinated color of whichever Vocaloid was on stage at the time. I've only learned about it from watching videos of concerts on YouTube thus far, and I gotta say, it was so fun to see people before the show warming up their arms and practicing their glow stick moves. They really take Hatsune Miku seriously, and I respect it so much. Some people were even quadruple wielding glow sticks. The record I personally saw was 6, like some sort of Miku Wolverine. It was a huge bummer though, because Jacob and I tried to buy some sticks of our own at the expo hall, but they were already sold out, so we didn't have any. It was kind of embarrassing. Soon enough, the Miku songs the venue was playing started getting louder, and the house lights it's dimmed, and man, seeing the lights turn down and the teal glow of all the sticks emanating together to light up the room, honestly, it made me tear up. I don't even think I realized how much I loved Hatsune Miku until that moment. Being completely surrounded by people who love her just as much and more than I do. This is what it's like to be into music, isn't it? To experience these moments being completely engulfed in a community, all connected by a single art. I get it now. It's beautiful. The room glowed Miku blue, and everyone was cheering and shaking their glow sticks, anticipating her appearance. All the Vocaloids were introduced one by one with text on the hologram screen. Mako, Luca, Kaito, Kagamina, Rin, and Lan. And then Hatsune Miku. The crowd went ballistic. I could already feel myself holding back tears. A little digital...
A screen that doubles in size? Hold the phone. Google Pixel Fold.
When he likes baking, but you just like baked.
Poof explosion goes off, and there she was, right in front of us. She started singing, and Jacob and I were cheering and bouncing with the rest of the crowd. By the time she got a couple songs in, Jacob and I were definitely feeling left out for not having the glow sticks to shake, so we pulled out our Miku plushes to use in place of them, and that felt much better. By the end of the concert, Jacob was even dual-wielding Mikus. After a few songs, Miku disappeared, and the other Vocaloids played some of their songs. I honestly don't know them as well, so I wasn't too familiar with most of the songs they all played, but I was having a great time nonetheless. It was nice to not be fighting tears the whole time anymore as well. Then Miku came back and the concert continued on, and we learned some real nice glow stick moves, replaced with our Miku plushes, of course. There's the classic arm cheer on beat, the on beat off beat, the building cheer on to beat, even throw in the advanced building cheer on to double beat with a height. I'll say it, doing all those glow stick movements was honestly a really crazy arm workout. Like, we were working biceps and shoulders for 2 hours straight. Imagine Beat Saber, but higher up in the posture with almost no breaks. And if you don't commit, then Hatsune Miku thinks you hate her. I wanted to mention that in Vocaloid concerts, obviously they have a recording of the vocals because, you know, but all the other instruments were absolutely real. There was a live band playing all the songs for the entire set. In the middle of the concert, there was even a nice little appreciation moment showcasing all the band members by name, accompanied by a little solo they got to play. I'm a big bass fan and would love to learn how to play it one day, and I know bass players get super neglected because everyone wants to watch the cool guitar players, so I gave extra attention to the Miku bass player. They definitely noticed me cheering for them, probably because I could tell everyone was watching the guitar players and I was the only one actually looking at them, and the bass player smiled super wide and raised his bass to me, and I just thought that was a nice moment. Appreciate your bass players, guys. They need it. Anyway, the concert went on. There were awesome lasers and sparklers, fun costume changes from all the Vocaloids, great set list. Shout out to the guy in front of us that was there with his girlfriend and definitely more excited to be there than she was. Finally, it came to the encore. We had to convince Miku to play one more song. You know how, at least in America, people are cheering and screaming for an encore? Well, Japan is like so quiet and polite. They were saying it like a suggestion. It was so quiet, kind of just a long session of applause with a whisper of Miku. Miku. Like, if I were Hatsune Miku, I would have questioned if they even wanted the encore in the first place. Also, we were asking for the encore for like 5 minutes straight. I was fully convinced she had left the building. But she came out for her last song. It was a blast. She was in her magical Mirai outfit for the year. And it was over. I've only gone to one other concert in my entire life, and it was because a friend in college had an extra ticket and invited me along. I didn't even know the band at the time. It was some random group called Fall Out Boy or something. But I could have been to 1,000 concerts and still say this was the best one I've ever been to. I loved the energy, I loved how passionate and excited everyone was to be there, and I loved Hatsune Miku, and still do. I want to go to so many more of her concerts. It was a great event for me, and I want to relive it again and again. You might think it's weird or you don't get it. It's just a hologram robot girl, right? That's totally fine. If you can't find it in Vocaloid, I hope everyone has the opportunity to connect with or find a community to enjoy like I have with Hatsune Miku, because moments like that concert are so incredible and I feel so lucky to have been there. I just want everyone to experience something like that in their lifetime. Getting into Vocaloid can be a bit intimidating, so for anyone that wants to give Miku a try or is just looking for a playlist of some of my favorite Vocaloid songs, I'm putting a link to a Miku playlist I've made and actively listened to in the description and probably the comments too. If I can convert at least a few people into Miku fans, that's a win in my book. I hope you enjoy. I am off to apply for more tickets to another Miku concert. Bye-bye.
Hello.
Your feet, such a classic melody. 1, 2, 3, you know the words, so sing along with me. 1, 2, 3, my seats shining through the silver screen. 1, 2, 3, don't you think physically it ought to be? Just another day for your kids away, left hand in hand with me. Just another day, it's just another day, just another day. 1, 2, 3, what's the nicest thing you see? It's me, the world you know, always running to and fro, a frightful place to be. But don't be scared, I'm not going anywhere, so just don't touch that dial, let's stay here a while with me. 2, 3, sing with me. It's a catchy melody. A, B, C, it sounds so sweet when you sing along with me. 4, 5, 6, check the script, keep your harmony in key. Then 9, 8, for the sake of going all on beat. Just another day for you kids away in life, hand in hand with me. Just another day, you keep getting our company. Who cares what people say, just be another day. Raise on me, always be together, there is only way for me. Growing up, always be together, I want for forever. 1, 2, 3, cruise the blind with all you see. It's me. Never seems to take it slow. A tyrant pace and beat. So don't delay, I'll be here to save the day. Just please don't touch the dial, just stay away with me. Just don't change the channel. I hope you won't be around. After all, I want to be wanted. Yes, that's so wrong. Instead of knowing, don't you find it all romantic the way this used to be? Close it, aesthetic, it's magic, the truth can be fantastic. What keep it next to me? Praise is not what you think. It's to be, it seems my ego, the see my beat. We can keep the same model for me, it seems. Keep it that's it, how it should be. Praise is not what you think. It's to be, it seems my ego, the see my beat. We can keep the same model for me, it seems. Keep it that's it, how it should be. This is how it should be. 1, 2, 3, tap your feet, such a classic melody. 1, 2, 3, you know the words, so sing along with me. 1, 2, 3, lovely scenes shining through the silver screen. 1, 2, 3, don't you think this is how it ought to be? Just another day for you kids away, left hand in hand with me. Just another day, it's just another day. 1, 2, 3, what's the nicest thing you see? It's me, the one you know, always running to and fro, a frightful place to be. But don't be scared, I'm not going anywhere. So just don't touch the dial, let's stay here a while with me. Sing with me, it's a catchy melody. A, B, C, it sounds so sweet when you sing along with me. 4, 5, 6, check the script, keep your harmony in key. Then 9, 8, for the sake of going all on beat. ways to supply with all you see. It's me. The world you know never seems to take it slow. A tyrant pace and beat. So don't delay. I'll be here to save the day. Just please don't touch the dial. Just stay around with me. Just won't change the channel. Won't be around after all. I want to be one day. Yes, that's so wrong. Instead of knowledge, don't you find it romantic the way this used to be? Close it, instead it's magic, the truth can be fantastic, but keep it next to me. This is not what you think, it's to be, it seems my ego, the CRT. The same normal family, it seems, keep it that's it, how it should be. This is not what you think, it's to be, it seems my ego, the CRT. The same normal family, it seems, keep it that's it, how it should be. This is how it should be.
Are you the kind of person who knows things? Things like you can get a domain from Squarespace, not just a website. Well, now you are that person, because now you definitely know you can get a domain from Squarespace. Something like whisperingbloom.com for your silent retreat. Or whispering... Well, that's what everyone seems to think. That's secretly, eh? I wake up to the cold, but my really bucket on now. It's time I open up my eyes and start the day. I come back till the dawn until everything is gone. Yeah, a clumsy trick and so I fell into my bed. Was my magical phone and that's the elevator ringtone. I shot a magic word and set the war embrace. My favorite make up, there's no worries and this stuff for hours that I cherish as long.
been waiting for. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Miku Miku. Keep going. On my own, even though how many jobs not all rainbows, but when I think about your smile, I'm a magically bright and fancy photo. If you need me to get call on my name. When you find me serious, going to your stay. I won't go away, not good to do nothing, kind of like right. Yeah, I just was the night, but time went away. Call along, it's so hard for me to decrease the rain. Your pain is enough to make me all my stand all on gray. 'Cause I'm not afraid anything, take your rest away. Chin up, let's love, we fight until the end.
With more categories on Vinted, you can sell the things that take up space. Don't use it? Sell it.
Testosterone is broken. Why push these down? Doesn't work. Have you tried turning it off and on? Yes, I have. I think it's better. What did she say? You call me? No. What did this blue hair, blue tie hiding in your Wi-Fi?
Freddy, get out of my room!
If you want this job, you need to spend 5 nights at Freddy's.
Okay, sounds simple enough. Can I bring my sister to the location?
Yes, that's fine. But don't be mistaken, this isn't some sort of pizzeria simulator. Plug!
I understand. Believe me, your help is truly wanted.
In my Legoland, we'd have a day we'd never ever forget.
Fans pay more attention than me when I hear my own song come on. Imagine advertising to that audience.
unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing.
Oops, looks like you're the
How unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing.
Mario and Friends are on Nintendo Switch too.
with the truth, the promise in our heart. I'm with you in the dark, and the shadows start to grow, and the places that
No, it's fine. Did I just feel a feather tap me on the shoulder? No, doing like a...
the promise in our hearts. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.
I'll buy this with Boo Boo if I can't. Promises.
When the light is running low and the shadows, don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. With the truth, the promise in our
When you're dueling with the night and you can't survive the fight, cause the Shadow Mantle's might fades too rapidly. I've an engine that still runs, roaring night, I'll get her done with the force, I'll crush your rising star. Don't forget, I'll hit you with my car.
See you later, Lucky.
The rest is for. I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
Yo, we got shut down, bro. Come here. Got shut down. Quick,
Bro,
throw a mini.
don't worry,
Throw a
I have a
mini.
mini. Don't
No,
worry, I have a mini.
Throw it.
No.
Throw it. Wait, I meant throw a shockwave, bro.
You said throw a mini.
Mamba, bro, you keep doing that.
This quadrillionaire don't care if he gets his supercar scratched because then he can use.
No engineers were consulted. Yo, who installed this wall plug, dude? How many of those are you gonna need? Bro! Who is that? No engineer.
What?
wash your bum bum every single day. Wash your bum bum, wash the dirt away. Now the bum bum squeaky clean, but there's no towel to be seen. But we can always shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. We can always shake it till it's right.
This giant dog is the
I am a control freak, which
There's a secret Easter egg in Finding Frankie if you play the game at 3 a.m. Yep, really. Left over in the game's code, I found assets for and references to a 3 a.m. lobby Easter egg that I couldn't find anyone else talking about. So I loaded up the game at 3:45 a.m. and in the lobby, a new sign can now be seen indicating that the trampoline park is closed at 3 a.m. But the more interesting thing here is that a secret audio track is also heard.
We're not interested.
I was just kidding.
You'll never know when this.
Here's a thought. Shouldn't the person that takes all the photos get to be in the photos sometimes, too? Google Pixel 10.
I was almost in Squid Game. I specifically mean Netflix's reality show version, not like the actual one where people died. Sorry for a bit of a bait there, but also I'm not lying. So before I get into that whole story, I need to explain how I was even put in that situation to begin with. Early last year, Jacob, our friend Joe, my brother Jax, and I all went to this little Squid Game pop-up event hosted by Netflix. It looked interesting, to say the least. A combination of curiosity and boredom are what convinced us to buy tickets. Our Uber took us to the location provided, and we were dropped off at a scary back alley in the streets of LA. Are you sure this isn't a setup for, you know, the real thing? We hunted down the entrance, headed up Squid Game themed stairs, and inside was a big lobby with merch, snacks, decorations. You know what else was in there? No other human beings. We were the only ones there, along with the shape guys that were just staring at us. Are you sure this isn't— I don't know anymore. Staff signed us in and gave us numbered wristbands. What? It's like Squid Game! Eventually, more contestants showed up, and soon enough, we were herded into the starting room, decorated very much like no one actually cared about this thing. And if they did, corporate ruined it. The staff guy gave us the rundown on how the event was gonna work, all the rules, such and such, but sprinkled throughout the explanation were like a lot of safety hazard jokes. I know the concept of the whole thing is rooted in playing dangerous games and dying and ooh, evil dystopian. But he was saying things like, don't lean on the walls, you might rip through it, and I don't want to fill out any paperwork if you hurt yourself. Don't touch anything that you shouldn't touch. I don't want to have to fill out paperwork again. He was very anti-paperwork, like way more than the actual human safety part. Based on what we've seen
More parents are choosing EE Broadband. Switch to the UK's fastest growing broadband provider.
Sensodyne Clinical White is clinically proven to get teeth 2 shades whiter, and it gives 20.
So far, our group knew we were about to experience exactly what we were hoping for, but with not the death part. For the first game, we were led into a room with lines of glass squares. What? It's like Squid Game again! The glass jumping part! When it was your turn, the pattern on the 10 squares would be shown, and you needed to memorize which tiles to step on. It's like, well, I guess it's kind of like Squid Game. Kinda. The first batch of people stepped up, the patterns all flashed, but before anyone could begin stepping on glass, they were instructed to hold it and only take 1 step at a time. For the whole game, we had to watch everyone take 1 individual step, stop, wait to be confirmed, then take 1 more step. For 10 spaces, in like 6 groups total. Also, I think that whatever mechanism they used to track if people were out or not was super busted, because literally only like 5 people in total got their pattern right. Joe, Jacob, and Jax all swore they memorized their pattern correctly, but were eliminated anyway. I know I botched mine up though. I've got paper shredder brain. They could give me 1 tile to memorize and I would still forget it. 25 of the 30 people failed their very first puzzle. Now, Netflix knew that if people paid $40, yeah, 40, to be in this shitty little Squid Game event and then had to go home after the first game, they would be pretty upset. So the rule was for the first 4 challenges, no one would be eliminated. Yay, woohoo, phew, that was a close one. In the next room, they tried to combine both the honeycomb game and the marbles game from the show, but what was put together was throw marbles in the shape on the table to win other people's marbles. It was very anticlimactic. Unfortunately, we were only able to gather in groups of 3, so Joe wasn't able to join us. Instead, he was paired up as a third wheel to a random couple that was obviously here on a date. Jax cleaned up shop on us. He got all our marbles within minutes. But over at Joe's table, malicious injustice was afoot. Apparently, the 2 people that were in a romantic relationship ganged up on Joe, and after taking all his marbles, just split them up between each other. Despite there being no actual stakes in the game, Joe was furious simply out of principle and swore to get revenge on them somewhere, somehow. Before he could even start any beef, we were brought into the next room, and again, we're split into groups, this time of 4. They really liked group activities in this thing. Walking through the doors to the challenge, everyone was stationed around a respective gift coffin. After opening them up, it was revealed we were going to be playing a big version of Operation, the game where you try to pick up fake little organs with fake medical tools without touching the sides. So, simulated surgery. Like, I guess that was kinda in Squid Game. At least they decorated the boxes like it, but I mean, we're really pushing it at this point. Jacob and I randomly got paired up with this married couple, and the 4 of us started inspecting the tools when suddenly the woman goes, "Oh, will you pass me the forceps?" She's a surgeon. Oh my god, we just happened to be paired up with a lady whose literal job was operation. The challenge began and the 3 of us took our hands off the tools, she cracked her knuckles, and we watched as all the plastic organs were suddenly out of the prop body. Not surprisingly, our team was the first to finish. When we got back together with Joe and Jax, we explained how we got super lucky to be paired up with an actual surgeon that literally soloed the whole thing, and Joe was like, "Wait, that guy was a surgeon?" And Jacob and I had to shake our heads and say, "No, Joe, she was a surgeon." Damn it. Now that we were entering the 4th challenge, it was time to get serious. This was the first game where people would start getting eliminated for realsies. But not realsies. Everyone was split into 2 groups and taken to one side of a wall where there was a bunch of prop boats. It was a kind of not really IRL version of Battleship where we had to try and shoot down all the other side's boats, and the team that won would progress into the 5th game. I would describe this idea as good enough. Sure, you know, we didn't get to choose where to put our boats since they were bolted to the floor, but I guess we did only pay $40 to be here. For some reason though, the staff member on our side was we can call it extremely helpful. At first, he was saying general tips, like, so if they still have a 4-tile boat, let's check all the areas that could fit that. You know, saying vague hints to help us out a bit. But by the end of it, he was just straight up telling us, if I were you guys, I would shoot right here. Like, this guy wanted us to win, and win fast, so either he had some kind of bet going on with the other staff members, or dude just had places to be. All the other team's boats were sunk, and the remaining 15 or so people were led into the semi-final game. It was obvious as soon as we saw her, we were finally playing the classic red light, green light. It was decorated like the show, the doll was there, but there were giant gift boxes scattered around the room to act as obstacles, because when you think about it, red light, green light isn't high stakes when staff can't actually shoot the contestants. Like, something had to be added to spice it up a bit. We gathered on the starting line, and the game started. As we were playing, I was thinking, how are they measuring if we're moving or not? You know, I doubt they recreated the entire motion tracking doll thing just for this pop-up that's getting torn down after a month. I figured the only thing they could be using to track motion is our wristband, so in between the green lights, I focused extra hard on making sure my wrist stayed as still as possible. In fact, I was focusing so hard on my wrist that I didn't even realize I was the first one to pass the finish line. Unfortunately, similarly to the janky glass memory game, it seemed like a lot of the wristbands were super wonky as well, because a lot of people got pinged as eliminated no matter how still they were, including Jacob and Jax, which was a huge buzzkill. Either that or they were just built to be super sensitive, and somehow my weak little carpal tunnel wrists decided to not shake for the first time in 5 years. I turned back to see just 3 people left. One of them being Joe. They all lunged forward, and as red light was called for the final time, I watched as Joe tripped and crashed into them, causing every person left to topple to the
Go all fancy with Aldi, specially selected.
New Centrum Multibiotics Complete gives me 18 strains of live cultures for my gut and 18 essential vitamins and minerals to combat fatigue and support my overall health. New Centrum Multibiotics Complete, one simple step towards daily well-being.
Floor. Their wristbands deemed them eliminated. As Joe was walking past me to the dead area, I asked what happened, to which he said, I got him. Joe had intentionally sacrificed himself to bump those people because they were the couple that ganged up on him during Marbles. He had finally gotten his revenge. Was it petty? Yes. Did he probably ruin their date? Yes. But do I also not care and think that was the funniest shit ever? Absolutely. Joe is awesome. I was somehow the only one in our group moving on to the final round. Me and the other 4 winners of red light, green light were brought into Squid Game. And everyone else was there too, watching from behind a little rope. Jaden, Squid Game is so rough and tough. How did you fare against the 4 other dudes that made it to the end? In real Squid Game, the guy got stabbed. Did you get stabbed? You're probably wondering. And oh, dear viewer, no, I did not get stabbed. In fact, I didn't get hurt at all because Netflix didn't want to deal with paperwork. Instead, we played hold a fake egg on a spoon and attack each other until there's 1 egg standing, but attack in a way where there's no paperwork, which is fine with me because I doubt any of us actually knew how to play Squid Game anyway. The buzzer rang and everyone started shifting around in the shape. Since I, for some reason, have experience in high-stakes game tournaments, I deployed my signature strategy of don't bring attention to myself. I simply dodged and weaved between the guys swiping at each other's eggs. I can take someone on in a 1v1, but any number higher and I've gone well past my capabilities. Eventually, there were just 3 people left. The crowd started yelling, "Get the girl's still in!" And the 2 guys started walking towards me. But then my personal peanut gallery chimed in with, hey, they're ganging up on the girl! Boo, shame, boo. And that flustered them enough to back away again. Apparently, the power of teamwork and fear of misogyny can persevere through anything. Suddenly, an egg hit the floor. It was just me and non-woman hating guy number 2. The exact 1v1 I was trying to create. We circled each other, both our spoon-holding arms stretched out as far as they could go. He swung at my egg a couple times and I managed to dodge, but I couldn't win this thing if I didn't go on the offense. Wait, what if I just... I won the silly little Netflix Squid Game pop-up. The front man came out and escorted me to the VIP area where he gave me a plastic animal mask, like in Squid Game. And we took awesome photos together, and I got an awesome t-shirt that said winner. And I didn't know it at the time, but as this was happening, the staff pretended to shoot all the losers with fake gun sounds. Unfortunately, I didn't get the 45.6 billion money prize like in the show. But along with the t-shirt, they did give me a special form to fill out that would give me priority application for Netflix's actual Squid Game reality show, Squid Game: The Challenge, Season 2. I looked at the form and thought, you know, we'll just see what happens. Filled it out and was able to bring my friends back to the VIP room with me because winning isn't fun unless you do it with your friends. That's what Squid Game taught me. There were a bunch of snacks and alcoholic beverages in the winner area, and I gotta say, the alcoholic squid drinks were probably the worst things I've ever tasted. It was astonishing how bad they were. Over a year later, and I can still imagine it. I don't even know what ingredient could do that to a drink. Anyway, after I submitted my form, I half expected to never hear anything about it ever again. But to my surprise, Netflix reached out to interview me about potentially being a contestant on the show. In fact, I was forwarded to the next round of interviews 3 times to completely break any potential rules of confidentiality. I was starting to think there might be a chance I could actually be on the show. But eventually, the interviews came to a stop, and I have come to the conclusion they have moved on to better qualifying people. Most likely because I will admit I was a bit too honest during the interviews. They basically all just looked like this. What kind of a role do you think you would play in Squid Game as a contestant? I'd probably just be a follower. I don't like taking charge at all. How hard would you fight to win Squid Game? Not that hard. Have you watched the first season of Squid Game: The Challenge? No. Well, I watched the first 20 minutes, but I turned it off because I thought it was really badly paced and boring. So that was that, and I'm okay with it. Or who knows, maybe they saw my very strange track record of winning game tournaments and got scared. It kind of seems like those kinds of really intense and active game shows like Real Life Squid Game end up having a lot of people complaining about how they got hurt or weren't treated all that great anyway. So I'm glad I'm sitting safe and sound in the comfort of my own home. I'm glad I'm not dealing with Squid Game related injuries, in fact. Also, a very quick reminder that Techwear merch is going away soon. If you're late to watching this video, it's probably already gone, to be honest. Sorry. I tried to warn you. Thanks for watching, though, and see you.
With more categories on Vinted, you can sell the things that take up space.
I use the new admin panel that Fortnite added for creators to troll my community.
Why won't you die? She's a menace.
I told them whoever eliminates me gets everything in the item shop. And then I turned on God mode. I feel like you guys might be a little bit too healthy. Let's fix that.
Ow. Oh shoot, I'm losing health. What
Come and get me, guys.
I will complete this rivalry.
How is she not taking damage?
Oh, I gotta set his shield to 0.
Oh shoot. Well, I got bandages. Never mind.
You can do it.
I ain't invincible. No, I don't get it.
Go fun. What else can I do? Oh, I can kick someone. This guy looks too sweaty. Get him out of here.
Right, you ready to get this win? Yes! Wait, does that say 0 build? Oh yeah, I always play 0 build. But isn't that like easy mode for kids? I just find it more fun. You actually get to play the game, you know? If you say so. Trust me, it's fun. We'll see. Look, there's a team in front of us. Okay, what's the strat? I'm thinking we just can push up on them and crack 90s. Well, or we can build up and do a sky base. I can flank from the left, you flank from the right. We both push in. Got them. How'd you do that? I just shot them. Is that even allowed? That is the game. I've never heard of anyone doing that. So let me get this straight. You can't do any building. I mean, you kind of can. We've got these. Prefabs? Right, just remember, this is going to be your best friend. I've never met this man in my life. What? Right, we've got him right where we want him. Quick! Darcy? Oh, shit. Old habit. Just shoot a gun. Oh, what? You know, we can't just play builds if you're not having fun. No, don't worry about me. I'll play you a little easy, baby.
Okay, now I'm gonna put this in your hand. You have to feel it and try to guess what you're feeling. I'm gonna put it in there right now. Can't look.
Is it a hat? I don't know what it is.